Hi everybody, it's Craftin' Just Because with Chris Cowan, and I'm here today to bring you a fun project. Now I will apologize and I will correct the post, but I said I was making a fold flat box, and that's actually tomorrow's project. So I do apologize, and there is a video for that, but when I post it I will have the video with it and everything. We are going to actually be making this triple twist fun fold card, and the belly band is what holds it together, and then it twists open just like this, and there's little cards inside that you could either put like a gift card or write special notes or quotes, and then it all folds back up into this little card, and it fits in a regular size envelope. So that's always fun. So we're going to go ahead and get started. What we're going to need is the Hello Ladybug bundle, which includes the punch and the stamp set. I have some cardstock here. I'm using Sweet Sorbet, Basic White, some Basic Black, and then also the Perfectly Penciled Designer Series paper. And then we're going to be using some Sweet Sorbet, Parakeet Party, and Memento Black ink. So let's go ahead and get all the stamping out of the way first. Okay, so I'm first going to do my leaf. And we're going to use Parakeet Party for that. Okay, and then I'm going to do my body black. And we're going to use the Memento ink for that. Okay, and then I'm also going to stamp, while we have the black out, my little cards here, and these pieces are cut at 2 by 3 3/4. So I'm just going to move that aside for just a moment and then bring in my sentiments here. And let's see here, I want to use May Your Greatest Wish Come True. And then I'm going to use It's a Good Day. And then I'm going to use the Hello. And then we just have one more piece to stamp and then cut out. Or punch out, I should say. I'm going to leave that open for just a moment because we're going to need that again. I'm going to come in and do my my Ladybug wings, the Sweet Sorbet. And then we want to do the little dots in that Memento ink. Okay. Hopefully you won't see the top of my head here. we did pretty close. That worked out pretty good. Okay, so now we're done with all the stamping. Let's go ahead and fussy cut out the leaf and punch the ladybug. My leaf kind of got some different colors going on. It must be the way I pressed it, but you know, leaves also have very different colors, so I'm gonna go with it. Oops, sorry. I was off camera for just a minute when I started. Didn't realize I'd pulled it so close to me. So as you notice when I fussy cut, I'm turning the paper, not my scissors. And that gives you a nice clean cut when you're doing intricate work like this. Ah, I got off there. Hopefully my ladybug will cover that little piece up. Okay, now we're gonna punch out our ladybug. Looks like I need to trim a little off. A little more off. Great. So just like that. And then we just need to do the wings. Just like that. Okay. So now we have all our pieces done like that. Now we're going to bring in our cardstock to make the base of the card. Okay, and we're going to need our paper trimmer. And you want a piece of sweet sorbet that is 1 1/8 by 8 1/4. So this is the 8 1/4 side, and then this is the 8 1/8 side. Looks like we need to trim a little off. Okay. So then what we're going to do is on the 8 1/8 side, which is the side it's on, we are going to score it at a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to have to score just a little bit different here, you guys, because I was moving my my paper trimmer and my scoring blade fell off and I cannot find it. Oh. So I'm just using my bone folder in there. And then I want to do it at 2 7/8. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for catching me. And then we're going to do it at 5 1/4. And then at 7 5/8. Okay, then we're going to rotate it to the 8 1/4 inch side, and we're going to score it at 4 1/8. So just right in half. Okay, now we're going to set that aside for just a moment. And it looks like I forgot to do a belly band. And since I don't have any sweet sorbet in front of me, I'm going to go ahead and just do it out of the basic white. And I'm going to cut a 1/2 inch strip by 11. Okay, perfect. And then what we're going to do is we are going to score from this 1/2 inch mark all the way down into the second box, and then the next one all the way down like that. So I'm going to put my corner score mark up there at the top, and I'm going to put my second box score line. Let me move my paper trimmer up a little so hopefully you're getting it in. So it's at the 1/2 inch mark right there. Okay. And then we're going down to the bottom of this, to the second square. And I'm going to score at a diagonal down. And we're going to do that at the next one. We're going to go from this, the second box starting line to the end of that score mark there. Okay. Then what you're going to do is we're going to do some cutting really quick. And let me just set this down here really quick. Okay. Next, we're going to tab these two corners. So I'm going to take off a piece of the corner. So I'll show you how I'm going to do it on this corner. I'm going to just wedge it there and take off this whole section. Okay. And then I'm going to tab it here just like that. Now I want to take off the opposite section. So I'm going to take this section off. Hold on, let me think about this for a second. I want to keep this section. So we're going to tab this end, tab this end, and I'm going to cut this section off. And in my directions, when I post the blog, you'll see my, both of the cut lines, how you score it and how you cut this. Okay, so now we want to burnish it. So we're going to go ahead and burnish the score lines. And you're probably thinking to yourself, how is this going to work? Okay, so before we do anything, we want to add our designer series paper. And we have 4 pieces that are cut from the perfectly penciled designer series paper. And they are cut at, 2 1/4 by 3 7/8. And we're going to cut those in half diagonally. So let me get back to, and only 3 of the, sorry, I apologize. Only 2 of these are we going to cut that way. So like that. And like that. And then we're going to adhere them on just like this. Let's see here. How do I want this? Just making sure when I fold this, I want to make sure I put my pieces on correctly. Come on. Okay. So I want my, my full piece here. And then, did I cut the, oh, did I cut these the wrong way? Let's see here. No, I cut them the right way. I think I'm stumped here for a minute. I just want to make sure I'm putting it together the right way and not get my pieces of paper mixed up. Oh, whoops, I forgot that my tab was up. So I want you guys to see the orientation that this is at. Okay, and while we're gluing those down, let's go ahead and adhere our basic white pieces to the black pieces. Oh, shoot. Dang it. I was like, oh, I got it on the right side. Okay. And then what we're going to want to do is we're going to put tear and tape on these two tabs. Just like that. And just like that. And then we're going to take off that release paper. Just like that, and we're going to fold it right on down in half. So it made our little pockets. Okay, then the last piece of designer series paper. Oh, I cut too many pieces of designer series paper actually. Let's see. I'm trying to see how I got it folded up. Okay, come on. I got part of it. Come on. Why did I not? Oh, there we go. There we go. It just took me a minute to get it folded into its configuration. So then I'm going to come in with my bone folder and make sure that it's all done like that. And then we're going to add our cards into the little spots, just like this. And then when you fold this up, the card should stay in place. Okay, come on. And you have your thing like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your belly band And you want to secure it, but you don't want it too tight because you want it to slide off. So I like to do, I'm going to cut it off a little bit. I like to do just a, you know, where it's just hitting it and it's not too, just chilling. You got your pool, huh? Hey, Bev. Okay, so now this should be able to, whoops, I needed to let that dry for a minute. Let's hold that down for just a second. So now this slides on and off. Come on, did I get it too tight when I went back to push it? Looks like I did. Come on, Chris. There we go. Let's see if it'll go on smoother from the top. I might need to adjust it. I think I'm going to need to adjust it just a little bit. It's just a little too tight. You want it to be able to slide on and off. There we go. There we go. Okay. Then I'm just going to add, let's put our belly band back on here. And then we're going to take some dimensionals and I'm going to put it towards the bottom of my leaf. Okay. Because I don't want it to interfere with that belly band. Just like that. And then I'm going to adhere my wings to my ladybug. I think I keep calling it a butterfly. I'm such a dork. Okay, and then I'm going to just adhere the wings to my little ladybug and flip that over. And then let's add some dimensionals to our ladybug. I'm going to add 3. Come on. My fingers aren't working to take these little tabs off. Okay. So then I'm just going to add, oh, my wings were not glued on all the way. I'm just going to add my little ladybug there. And then let's open it up and I'll show you guys that again, because it'll fold right up once you have the lines done. So since that one's still gluing, I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. You unwrap it like this, and then you could put gift cards or, you know, just write on your little cards, and then it just folds right back up. So it kind of like a fan. So that's our project, you guys. Thank you for joining me, my awesome friends. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Okay? Bye-bye.